Hey guys, Lily here. I am departing from my usual vlog and video style because I'm sitting here in my car and I'm waiting to pick up one of the girls, and I came a little bit early just to miss traffic. And I'm reading Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert, and this is a book that I got most of the way through like last year, and then I threw it to the side because there are times when I'm reading a book and it can be a heavy book, kind of like this one, where I feel like I'm reading it and it's not getting into my soul, and I know that there will be a time in the future when it will get into my soul, and that will be the perfect time for me and this book. And I just picked up this book again, and I was sitting in the car thinking about creativity and why I bother to create or make videos on YouTube, because it's wonderful work. I don't want to do any other work with my life. But, you know, it's not as rewarding as I once thought it would be, you know, like financially speaking, right? And I've been thinking about this a lot lately, about my channel and success, and what success even means to me, and how I am so happy that my channel is still fairly small and it hasn't blown up to be something that's unmanageable, because I'm realizing more and more that what I love about YouTube more than anything is you guys. It's you. I spent so much of my life alone, like literally alone. You know, I was homeschooled for a long time and I was literally by myself all day, every day, and I wanted friends more than anything in the world. But being alone so much also meant that I knew myself really well, and I got a good understanding of what was important to me and what really set my soul on fire, so to speak. I don't know if I was just born that way or if it was the loneliness and the isolation, but I got so close to my values and what's important to me. And several times in my life I tried to pretend that that wasn't the case, and I tried to pretend that I had other values so that I could have friends. But every single time I tried to pretend to be anyone other than who I am, it was just soul crushing. I've always wondered, why couldn't I just be one of those people, you know, who can sacrifice that to have friends, because I'm so lonely. And I have to say, I never really understood until I started the YouTube stuff. And for the first time in my life, I'm literally overwhelmed by beautiful people. I have found human beings that are my best friends through YouTube. Literally all of my best friends are from YouTube, because I put my truth out into the world and got rejected by pretty much everyone I physically knew in my life, right? Essentially rejected for being the person that lit my heart on fire, you know, for being the person that I felt like I couldn't be anything other than who I am, and rejected over and over and over again by the physical people in my life. YouTube changed that, because just being myself has brought me so many beautiful people, and so many of you, you know, I've met several people in real life and it's beautiful and they are my best friends, but there are so many of you who I just know through comments on YouTube or Instagram, and I love you guys so much. I consider you my friends, your kindred spirits, and for the first time in my life, I don't feel the soul-crushing depression that I've felt about the quality of the people in the world, because I know that there are so many of you. And I know that so many of you feel that same depression and the same isolation and the same sadness about being overwhelmed by stupidity in the world, right? But can I just tell you guys that there's so many of people like us out in the world, and the best way that I know to find people like us is to be true to your heart. Do not pretend, don't sacrifice, don't act like you're someone else, and try not to be discouraged when being the true, kind, lovely, generous, affectionate, excited, passionate person that you are ends up with you having less friends at first, because the people will abandon you. The people who don't understand you will abandon you, and it hurts. And they'll make fun of you, and it hurts. But if you are consistently yourself, if you consistently speak up for what's important to you, if you are consistently honest about what's important to you, those people will find you. Kindred spirits will find you. I think it's only when we pretend to be people that we're not, to try to appease others in our lives that aren't honestly nourishing us, on a spiritual or emotional level, that's when we get into trouble. That's when we feel so isolated and lonely. So I just wanted to take a moment in my inspiration and in my gratitude for all of you for existing and participating and leaving me beautiful comments and responding and engaging and getting excited about the things that I get excited about and taking so much joy and just being the best person that you can and a good person in general, and for being so consistent in trying to better yourself. I know that we slip backwards over and over again, and that's fine, but you guys are trying. You are trying to make better choices for yourselves, and that's all that matters. All that matters is that we try, and more often you'll succeed. And my little one is here, so I gotta go. Thank you. Bye.